Hey, we're at Canadian Open Bouldering Nationals with Kaleb Thomas, chief setter for this event. So far, hard round for the men in qualifiers and a reasonable round for women. And we're in the middle of semis. Any surprises for you and the crew so far?
Riley Galloway's climbing really strong so far, which is nice. I think she's got 4 tops in the first half of the semi. Makes the setting team a little bit nervous that maybe the boulders are a little easy for the women.
You say 4 tops in the start of the semi?
Yeah.
Trying to do that math. She has 4 tops?
Riley, I think, already has 4. I mean, she doesn't have 4, but she's about to get in the roof and she's going to climb it. So I think she's going to have 4.
All right, sick. How do you and the high performance director for Canadian climbing work together when you're setting an event like this?
I talk to Andrew usually before the event just to kind of see what he's looking for. Especially for the semifinal at this event, it selects who we take to the selection camp, which ultimately forms our World Cup team. So usually he's looking for harder boulders that are a little bit more uncomfortable, a little more similar to the international style. So we try to give them what they need to make a good selection.
At this event, you don't have Sean McCall, you don't have Jay Hollowatch, you don't have Alana Yip. So those kind of like top perennial favorites aren't here. How does that change your intent as you set this event? It's like, is it more like a training camp in the way you set it, and that like we don't have the top tier at the event?
I mean, for us, it doesn't really change the intention. We still want nice boulders. We want people to fall. We want people to top. I mean, all the things that we look for are still there. It makes it a little bit harder for us to do our job because, for example, with Sean in the field, we can make the boulders a little bit too hard and kind of guarantee that there's going to be some tops. But for this, it's actually more fun. The field's a little tighter. The field's a little closer. It's a lot more up for grabs. I think, for me, it's maybe better like this.
Cool. Whenever you're setting an event for this, an event like this, I know you guys are considering kind of a top field. Who are the top climbers in this field that you guys are setting around right now?
In the men, Lucas Uchida, Zach Richardson, Seb Lazur. Sam Tukevara is definitely climbing really well this year, so I think those guys are pretty up there. In the women, Maddie Fisher, Allison Vest, Riley Galloway is looking really good. Leo Kelsey climbed really good yesterday too. We'll see how it breaks down.
Yeah. I like the amount of Ontario pandering you did in there. Nice.
There's a
good,
few Ontarios
good work,
in there
man.
right now. Yeah.
And last question.
And Alyssa Weber. Sorry, I forgot Alyssa. Alyssa climbed amazing yesterday.
Well, you can't even call her a dark horse at this
She's
point.
not a dark horse. She's maybe the favorite right now.
All right. Going into finals, are there any problems that you want the audience to keep an eye on? Anything you're like uncertain of or just psyched to share?
I personally like taking a lot of risks for the final. I like to kind of throw it up in the air a little bit. We have a really nice ranking from the qualifier, so we're going to crown a national champion without ties. I think what you're going to see is a lot of boulders where we took a little bit of risk with some moves. The setting team's going to have their fingers crossed the whole time that everything gets done, I think.
Cool. It's going to be an exciting final. Tune in tonight. Search for CEC Bouldering Nationals or whatever. Anyway, best of luck and have fun with the boys.
Awesome.